Go on. Go. Go. So I've been doing a lot of videos recently of like challenging my fear foods, kind of like trying to show the process I go through of like challenge, repeat, don't compensate, feel shit and do it anyway, it gets easier with time. And like I'm 18 months into recovery now, I'm a healthy weight, but like I've still got a few cling on fears that I've had for years. And some of them that I've been facing recently have gotten loads better, like lattes, having cheese at home, salad dressings. But then there are still some which are like really, really shit scary, like real mayonnaise. And I've been challenging it for ages. So like I was talking to my dietitian about why it's still scary. And I think honestly, it's just that I haven't been challenging it consistently enough. I've kind of been alternating between having real mayonnaise and then going back to low fat mayonnaise. So like having the challenging option and then having the safe, easy option. But then in my brain, it's still staying as that, like it still is real is challenging, low fat is safe and easy. So I think because I'm like doing this going between the two things and never properly committing to like just challenging my fear, I just am maintaining the fear. I think I just need to go all in, like kind of like I did with lattes. Like once they were in my diet, they were in my diet. And now every single day when I get to work, I go to this cafe and have an iced hazelnut latte with full fat milk after my breakfast, and literally like challenge, repeat, don't compensate, challenge, repeat. And sometimes multiple times a day as well. Like I literally love these lattes so much. So I'll have like one after breakfast, then I'll have another one after lunch. And it's really hard because I feel like I'm never gonna stop or something. Like I just love them so much, but I've kind of had this experience with so many foods. Like peanut butter, for example, I first had it in January last year. So January 2018, and I was obsessed. Like I would have it several times a day. I had to have it every single day. I would eat it out the tub. Like I just loved peanut butter so much. And it's because I'd like never had it before. I just feel like I gave my body what it wanted, when it wanted, like repeatedly. It's learned what the taste is over time. Like my body trusts that I can have peanut butter whenever I want. Kind of just feel like it's like lost its novelty a bit. And like I still like it, I still have it, but it's not that same intense like obsession and craving. But then I don't think that would have happened if I kept restricting it. So I'm like with salad dressings as well. It's literally like challenge, repeat so many times. And it felt so shit at first. I literally had so much anxiety having it. I would think about salad dressing before I had it, after I had it. And I've literally had to repeat it so many times with like feeling shit, feeling anxious, feeling frustrated, but just doing it anyway. And then over time, like it's definitely getting easier now, and I actually don't really get anxiety when I make a salad dressing. Challenge, repeat. We've got some friends coming over for a barbecue, and I'm gonna make salad with a dressing, and it's actually the first time I've been able to make a dressing for my friends, so that's quite good. Maybe like the knee down thing with
the knees down, kneeling.
Not kneeling. The knees down thing being kneeling.
Dying when they put their knees down.
Here's the cat. Give my mouth, please. Oh, thank you. You want some dinner? Some dinner? Come on. So I wasn't necessarily having it every day, but I wasn't like alternating between having dressing and then not having dressing. I wasn't like toe dipping back into my eating disorder, like, oh, I'll give recovery a go and try salad dressing. Actually, I don't like it. Now I'll have it without dressing. Maybe I'll try it again. No, I don't like it. No, because then it never gets easier. Like I was literally like, right, once it's in, it's in. It's the Wimbledon final, so why not? Mine's falling apart. Food doesn't have to be perfect. Salad with honey mustard dressing. And a cider. So I first challenged red meat over a year ago, like I would always before have had a chicken burger, but so I challenged having a proper burger, and then literally challenge, repeat, and it did just get so much easier with like repetition and practice. And then over time I've like added so many other challenges in. Like I actually posted it on Instagram to show, yeah, just how many challenging things there were in that dinner. And that is not to say it felt nice at all. Like it was still hard, mainly because of the mayo, to be honest. That's what I found so difficult. And then I had to go and make my lunch for the next day. Honestly, I just sometimes feel like recovery is such an endless task. Like you have one meal and it's difficult, then you've got to have your dessert, then you've got to have a snack, then you've got to face your challenge again. It's so hard. I'm like wondering if this is too much now. Just do it, just do it, just do it. Food is just food. Okay, food is just food, food is just food, food is just food, food is just food. Okay. I think the point is that the challenging food becomes just a normal everyday food and you don't have that anxiety every single time you face it. But you're never gonna get that if you just like face it once as a one-off, or if you face it and then go back to restricting. Yeah, challenge, repeat. That is so loud! Brent, I feel like I'm in that car accident. What? It's so loud.
Put it down. Yeah.
I'll put these for dessert.
Yeah, one of these ones there.
Oh, potatoes.
Get the potatoes out.
Potatoes out the oven. Stevie, no, you can't go in the oven. Say hello, Stevie. I'm just spinning it round.
Oh dear. That one's mine.
They're both exactly the same, you choose.
That's fine.
Okay. Right, let's go. Stevie's come to have a look. To be honest, I've still got thoughts like, oh, have I spread too much? Yeah, I still feel quite anxious and definitely still waiting for it to get easier. Hopefully. Food is just food. Stevie's here. Hey, Stevie. See if we can have a cuddle. Come here, darling. Oh, hello, Poppet. She literally hates me. Okay. Stevie. Thanks. Scoot. Oh my god, she's going crazy. I think the thing that I find so hard in challenging is like how tempting it is to go back to the easy option, and your head is literally screaming at you. Like when I was having mayo, I was convinced I'd gotten fat, I was gaining a shit ton of weight, I was doing something terrible. Like sometimes I can't even describe it, I can just feel that I've done something really wrong. Like I feel guilty, frustrated. Oh, it's horrible, it's so uncomfortable. Then if you run back, you're always gonna believe that like it is a scary thing. Like what are you trying to teach your brain? And also how many like months or even years of avoiding a certain food do you have to like undo? Your brain's not just gonna suddenly become unscared of something or like unlearn a habit. It has to have exposure to relearn and rewire. Challenge, repeat, real mayo and calories and fluid whilst I'm making my dinner. bit dry. Food is just food. Food is just food. So we'd run out of mustard, so I just stopped to get some more, but I'm actually going to try a different dressing tonight. I feel like I've killed honey mustard now, so I'm going to make a Thai dressing instead. This dressing was supposed to have a chili in it, but I literally like touched it and then licked my finger and my mouth is still burning, so no chili in this salad. So I've just finished my dinner, about to have a boost, and a guy came to the door bringing anniversary flowers from Bren. Bless him. It's our anniversary today, but he's back in Scotland. So cute. I'm actually smiling like such a tool. It's really hard to do one-handed. They're not the best chocolate ever. I actually never thought I'd be able to have cheese and real mayonnaise in the same burger or sandwich or whatever. Certainly not to be able to do it on my own, like, kind of proud of myself. And it's definitely getting easier now. I think now that I'm consistently like having the mayonnaise every single time and not toe dipping back into like, oh, just have low fat today, and then every time I come to have real mayonnaise it's like the worst thing ever. Like, I'm not as anxious, it's like a bit more like just mayonnaise or just cheese or just burger, just chips, just chocolate, whatever. Like, yeah, I think through having it and having it and having it, like fucking challenge repeat a million times, a shit ton of practice, yeah, it's gradually getting easier. It was so hard with one hand. She's actually just gonna sit there. Oh, bless you.